Alright, due to all the backlash and all the hate comments, I felt like I had to give the game another chance, bro. It was the constant same comments back to back, whole lot of max disliking and crap. So as a result, I gave this game like 2 weeks worth of playtime. I decided to get in some matches, get in some characters I wanted to play, go over those I haven't really touched over that much in my previous video. Now, I'm just start with what I like. I like the designs, I like the maps. The interference never gets old. Same stuff, same stuff. Now, here's what I still don't like. Now, what I don't like is that certain characters just cater too much to kids that just don't wanna, like, put in some time to get good at the game. Like, for example, Biographs and Skateboard. Those characters feel like a ticket for a free win. Because of how broken they are, I mean, almost anyone can pick him up and get like a 5 or 3 kill streak on him. Skateboard, it's all chip damage if you just hit and run, but why do close range? You can just like get on that skateboard, get your momentum up, and just hit and run the entire game. It's a free ticket, I swear, bro. Also, the map gimmicks. I died so much to the map gimmicks, it's not even fun anymore. The airplane in Doomspire, the compressor in the freaking bakery map, I don't remember what it's called. The knockback for the plane shouldn't like just instantly fling you off the map. It should do like some minor knockback where you can like make a last minute clutch. But enough of that crap, I'm gonna go over the characters I've been playing. Now, I clapped back to Sword. It's still all M1s mainly, but that's if your opponent is absolutely stupid. For it to be only M1s is if you like punish your opponent to get them in that like M1 hell state. You can like D-tier medics and banhammers if you want with the E move, the lunge. And like you can do like just aerial fights with Q. And you can hit some crazy clips with the M2. I don't really recommend doing M2 close range because most of the time it doesn't hit. But speaking of moves hitting, in the previous video I said I wasn't able to like hit some finishers. It took me a while to like just figure out that the finisher for Sword is a projectile that you throw that has like this tick time that like after like 3 seconds it explodes. So yeah, I should have just taken the time to read the finisher for Sword. The only problem I have with the move is that you can damage yourself with it. It should probably like lower the amount of damage it does to you, because like I've died one too many times to my own finisher. Now to Katana. Katana is another like Punisher character. You punish your opponent, just M1 spam. Also, the grapple is good for redirecting enemies. The counter is pretty good. It's like a damage multiplier, I think. And Katana's finisher, that's also a damage multiplier if that hits. Katana and Sword feel pretty similar, except Katana has a lot more like potential when it comes to utilities. Cause that goddamn grapple is just so broken, bruh. And now we got Hyper Laser. Hyper Laser, there's not too much to say. He's a sniper class, I just figured that out. So like you just camp in the background while just hitting headshots. If you land your ultimate, you get like unlimited one-shot shots. So Hyper Laser is good for like taking down tanky characters like Banhammer. So I mess with Hyper Laser a lot, and like if you get 3 headshots in a row, you can get a damage multiplier and some area of effect. It's like very close range, so I haven't really gotten a kill from just doing that alone. Now with Shuriken. I was wrong about Shuriken. His entire character is about chip damage and assist. Most of the time, you're not really getting kills with Shuriken. He's like a definitive sideline character. You just stand in the background, hitting enemies and like getting assist. The only time you can truly get kills with him is if you use his ultimate move. Basically just adds more projectiles to use. So Shuriken is very situational and has some good mobility, because he can perch off of walls and do like parkour, which is pretty dope. Last we got Medikit and Subspaced. Medikit, I still stand with my statement as I said in my previous video. Basically just running gun while healing your teammates. Except you gotta be really consistent with it. Subspace is a mine character, another assistant type character. You can only go so far with him, you're better off just staying on the sidelines spamming the mines. Now, since I haven't mentioned the music in the previous video, I'm gonna be talking about it a little now. The music, it's average, it's alright. I don't really mess with it that much. But the Roblox remixes are absolutely fire. I haven't heard like the full OSTs for them, but when I do, I make sure to just have my music unmuted. Other than that, I just have my Spotify playlist playing in the background because like I don't really mess with the Phighting OSTs. Now we have the Discord. You see, that video I made, I got the bad side of the Phighting community, and even they know that it was the bad people too. They were smart enough to realize that the people that sent me death threats were just being really immature because like I made a bad video. They realized just because I made this like half-baked video don't mean they should just be like making these out-of-pocket threats. In other words, the majority of the Phighting community half of it is just like ignorant children. The other half, they're quite laid back, I could say that. I'm bringing up the Discord because they thought it was funny to go and mass dislike all of my other videos and the videos prior to the Phighting review. So yeah, that was just stupid as hell. You repping your community wrong, bruh. And I don't know, but like Aiden was in on this too because he commented on my video. Diomai also commented on my video. He's not with the dev team of Phighting, but like he kinda got somewhat popular. Before it was like averaging around 200 or something. Now it's like the average around like 1,000. And finally, the constructive piece of the video. What could be done better about Phighting? The game shouldn't give you training wheels because, oh my god, Roblox is a kid's game. There's a maximum amount of kills you can get before you start killing again. Basically, there's a limit to how much kills you can get so the other team can catch up. In other team-based games, it is nothing like that, bro. And I found that hindering because like, if the other team's selling, why not just let him sell? Why do I have to wait because the other team just doesn't know how to play? And that ruins the flow of the game because while we're winning, they could like make a last minute resort and like have the game almost come close. I feel like those objective limits are too hindering and a wee bit too childish. And you may comment, oh, just go to the pro servers. Being real, I won't really change anything because it could just be all meta users that have no idea how to play. Or like below average players who get their XP from just getting carried all the time. In other words, this game has to have a bit more competitive field, because right now everyone feels like light work, and most of my lobbies are scrub lobbies. So yeah, there's that, and I'll see you in another video.